Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt from Cancer's a Mother. Today, I want to talk to you guys about this great resource that was gifted to me and my wife when the first time I got cancer. I'm on my second bout now. Um, because I dealt with each cancer differently, not the same. It was kind of weird. Like the first time, I was pretty positive, and hey, cancer picked the wrong guy to mess with, and second time, it was very dark, hopeless. You know what I mean? And in both cases, this book came in handy, especially the second time I got cancer because I didn't want to be bothered with anything. My wife pretty much picked up the ball and ran with it. And, she'd always say, hey, you have a doctor's appointment coming up tomorrow. Um, think about the questions you want to ask and, that kind of thing. And I just didn't want to be bothered. I'm glad my wife was there and she picked up the slack. And a lot of it was because of this book. The book is called Cancer, Now What? By Kenneth C. Haugk, Ph.D. Taking action, finding hope, and navigating the journey ahead. Um, this book definitely came in handy. It definitely helped. One of the best resources that we've gotten for throughout this horrible period that I'm going through. The cool thing about this book, it's not technical and full of medical jargon. It's very empathetic, if that's the word. There's a lot of empathy and a lot of care in this book. This book had like a research team of like over a couple hundred people. They interviewed like 2,700, cancer victim survivors, victims, or patients, their caregivers and family members, and they got everybody has a different experience when it comes to cancer. Or I myself, I'm one person. I had two different experiences the both times I've had cancer. Everybody's different, and everybody deals with it in a different way. Um, the other cool thing about this book is you don't have to read this book, from cover straight to cover. I mean, you can obviously read the book that way, but you don't have to. You can read it. You can jump around. That's how I read it. I jumped around reading this book, and that helped me. I mean, it even comes with a bookmark and has tips on how you can read it. It even gives you an example, like chapter one, a world turned upside down. Then it jumps to chapter 5, telling others about your cancer diagnosis. And in chapter 6, the emotional aftershocks of a cancer diagnosis. And then it jumps to chapter 13, medical questions to ask, when to ask them. Now, that section helped me tremendously helped my wife tremendously because the second time around when I got cancer, the tumor pressed on a nerve and paralyzed my vocal cords. That's why you hear me talk this way. Um, so in the beginning, I couldn't talk at all. I mean, I had to walk around with a pad and pen to talk. And so my wife read that, she got her ideas, and she had her own ideas of what questions she wanted to ask based on me exclusively, because I'm different from everybody else. But this also, helped her navigate and what kind of questions to ask. And I couldn't ask any questions because I couldn't talk. So, my wife had to do it for me. And this book helped her with that. It helped her on how to talk to my kids and how to explain to my kids that your dad has cancer and what to expect. And, so I'm not going to make this a really long video, but I just want you guys to know that this book is amazing. It's only like $20 on Amazon. It's got a 4.5 out of 5 rating. Um, and I've bought a couple and gifted to people who I know have had cancer. This is I'm saying a gift because having cancer is not something to celebrate. But when I say gifting, I mean buy it for that person. If your friend's husband or a friend's wife has cancer, and the caregiver is having maybe a hard time dealing with it, this book is outstanding for that person. Let me read a couple of the reviews, and it's got amazing reviews. These are from doctors, actually. During a crisis like cancer, it's good to have a how-to manual to guide you. That's why this book is so valuable. It's an excellent guidebook for patients and families dealing with cancer. That's from Jason Neagle, MD. Here's another one. Cancer Now What is an amazing resource, filled with practical, useful information while offering compassion, encouragement, and hope. It's an incredibly helpful book for patients and their loved ones, including parents of a child or a teen with cancer. Heather Kliplinsky, Ph.D. So, and if you go on Amazon, I've read some of the reviews on Amazon, and they're amazing as well. So, you cannot go wrong with this book. Please buy this book. It's about $20 on Amazon. Great to give to somebody who may feel, like a Mack truck hit them and they don't know where to start. You know what I mean? Believe me, I know that feeling. I've been hit with the Mack truck twice, so I know the feeling. And like I said, this book it helped make sense of things, helped to understand, what I was going through and how to deal with it. I promise you, this book is amazing. And then once it helps you get through cancer, you can gift it to somebody, pass it on to somebody, or keep it. So maybe you're gonna have to help somebody down the road. Unfortunately, God forbid, with cancer. So I think this is a great book to have in your arsenal if you're a cancer patient, a cancer survivor, a caretaker, uh, kids with a parent who has cancer. It's just great for everyone, and it's an easy read. It's a compassionate read. Um, I guarantee it will help you. So once again, the book is called Cancer Now What? Kenneth C. Haugk. I hope I pronounced that right. Ph.D. $20 on Amazon. I just want to let you guys know I have no affiliation with the writer. I'm not getting anything out of it. If you get the book, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the subscribe button so I can continue making videos like this, and hopefully it's helping people. If you know someone who's got cancer, hey, share this channel with somebody. My goal is, since I lost my voice and I couldn't sing anymore, and I thought I had no purpose, now my purpose is this. I think maybe that's why I got my voice back somewhat, but not enough to go out and sing, but maybe just enough to be able to help people with this terrible disease and help them get through it. Like I said, I'm going through it also, and you're not alone. So anyway, hit subscribe, leave a comment if you get the book and if you like it, if it's helped, and share this channel with people you think it might help and I might be able to uplift. All right, thanks a lot, and peace out.